Hi, today I want to say something about the illiteracy. According to definition, when it comes to the definition of illiteracy, then Google says that, most probably you will search the definition of anything on the Google. So Google says that the person who is unable to read or write is known as the illiteracy. Surely might be that this is the good definition, but according to me, what should be the definition of illiteracy? Illiteracy is that the people who have the knowledges, even if they are not doing something, even the person who have the knowledge, and even if they are not, if they are seeing something wrong in their society, if they are watching something wrong in front of their eyes, and if they are not doing anything, this is also part of an illiteracy. Do you know, most of the people now according to, in our nation, most of the people, what they do is they earn money for their children. They earn money for their children. They used to send them to the school. And they think that their responsibility is over. Now they did not do anything to educate them again. And they never even try to look at their assignment. They never try to look at whether my children or my daughter is taking interest in the study or not, whether my son or my daughter is interested in education, or they're interested in singing, dancing, etc. or not. But just they used to, just for, you can say that just for completing the responsibility to being a parent, they used to say to send their children to the schools. Do you know, most probably when you go to the village, even I am also from a village area, and when you go to the village area, you will find that even the teacher used to go to the each and every student's home, and they used to call them from their home. They used to take them from the home to educate them. So this is the system of our nation. And you know why it happens? Because the parents of their children, they used to, most probably in villages area, the people, they are staying, they either are farmer, or they used to go to work in daily life like as a labor, or like mystery, so they used to go to their home. Even the mother, their father, they used to go to their work anywhere, and the children up there, they used to stay at their home. And this is the reason that they live alone, and they do not like to go to the school. Who wants to study? Everyone wants to enjoy their life, so who wants to study, right? So they do not go to the study, and this is the reason that teacher used to take them. Now when I came to the teacher, just let us talk about something about the teacher, that as I think the teacher are also not taking their job seriously. They are taking like as a profession, and I don't think that where people start thinking that this is my profession, so I should do it. No, make it your passion. If you were passionate toward the teaching, that is why you are in the teaching career. But nowadays, when it comes to, you can watch a lot of videos on the YouTube that the people the teachers, they are teaching in the schools, primary schools, or the government schools even, they do not have the knowledge who is the chief minister, what is the meaning of Sunday, what is the meaning of Monday, etc. That's just a common questions. They are unable to answer that. So you can also find the illiteracy also begins from here. Now, many students, many people used to say that government is responsible for this. The illiteracy is increasing day by day in our nation, and we want a developed nation. So government is responsible because we are not getting education, proper education. So I have just a single sentence for them. Just the person who starts blaming to others for their own problem, they have, they are also the part of it. It is also part of illiteracy, because this is the agenda of the people. Even whether their home's roof is leaking, even if their salary is low, even they have low educational qualification, they will try to blame the government. That the government is responsible. Even the population is, if either the population is increasing, they will tell to the government that you are responsible for this. Either there is a dust on the road, they will tell that government is responsible for that. Why don't we understand that we are throwing the dust on the road? We are not getting proper education to the school. Even if we have just few days ago, there was a lot of Few days ago, there was a protest in Bihar that we should remove the age restrictions in the. I'm talking about the Group 2 examination. You know that many of the students have taken the protest against it. They know, even many people knows that in my village school there is no good teachers are available. Even if the teachers are available, they are not teaching to the students seriously. Even then, the parents are not doing a single thing, because they only think that when my teacher must have a degree of either a BA graduation or the intermediate. They do not care about what is my children's getting the knowledge. They do not run behind the knowledge. They only run behind the proper degree. And this is the reason that India is also now the illiteracy rate is increasing day by day. According to American newspaper, 38% of the adults, I'm talking about the adults, 38% of the adults are now illiterate. Yes, do you know in Bihar, especially I'm talking about the Bihar now, that I'm talking about my own aunt, she have no knowledge of either reading or writing, but my brother has taught her to just do a signature. And now she just whenever it is needed, she does their signatures, and now she is also called like educated lady. So I want to just tell something, that if she can be called the educated lady, then there are a lot of peoples are living here in India. They are also doing the same, and they are in the list of what educated people. Just imagine the percentage of illiteracy will raise too high, because this is just now a condition of our nation. Do you think that sometimes, do we feel that we are also the reason behind the literacy rate is increasing? Now we are calling us that as a well qualified person. We have the degree of, I think every one of us is just have been completed their 10th and even 12th, and even too many students have also qualified or completed, have their graduation examination. So we are calling us that we are educated person. Seriously, we are? Are we educated person? I don't think so, because have we ever tried to remove this illiteracy from our society, from our even home? Have we ever tried to teach our parents? I'm not talking about the parents, but have we ever tried to teach our grandmother or grandfather? Or have we ever tried to teach some students, some poor students, some poor people who does not have knowledge, who does not have money to go to the proper schools or examination or schools or the institutions? Have we teach them? No, we haven't. Because we think that this is not our responsibility, as I have mentioned it earlier, that we think that this is just only government responsibility. I think a few days ago, our Honorable Sir was talking about that no one can change, government cannot change anything until we would love to change that. And this is the reason that our country is not getting literacy. Our country is just not getting the developed country. It is still developing country. And if the nature of ours will be the same as like we are right now in the condition, I don't think that our country can be the educated country even in just 20 years. Just seriously, I'm talking about in just 20 years, our country cannot be fully educated, and this is the problem. This is the major problem for our society. And just because of literacy, the people, they are not able to earn some money. They are not able to live their life luxuriously. They do not understand. Even we are here to understand the English. We are here to learn, came here to learn the languages. But even though, just tell me seriously that how many of we are just taking it seriously? We are just, why we are studying here? We are just studying here to get a proper job. We are not studying here to learn it. We are not. And this is the reason that we Indians are just, called misery. This is the major problem for our Indian, that we are just not focusing about the knowledges. We are just only focusing about our what is our target. We only want to achieve our target, and in the process of achieving our target, we forget that knowledge plays a vital role in our society. Even if you do not have any kind of job, professional job, then if you have the knowledge, you can also open an institution and you can earn even much bigger money, much bigger amount than a common officer. Just take an example of Ajay sir. He is also a educated person, but he is not working. He told that teaching is not my profession, it is my passion. So he took it as a passion, and when I think that each and every teacher will take it seriously that teaching should be our passion, then definitely literacy will be removed. But how it can be removed properly from our nation, according to me, that we will have to think about it. We will have government has implemented a lot of yojanas for this, but just I have already told that government cannot do anything until we want. So we will have to take the strong step toward it. If we are seeing any students or any child, any adults, that they are not going to the school, they are not going to the colleges, this is our responsibility to make their parents aware about that, make their parents talk about that. And I think these are the common steps by which our illiteracy can be removed. Thank you.